Hello everyone, I am Sandeep Kumar Sinha. Today I am going to explain deficit demand, deflationary gap and its impact in the economy. I must say here that it is a very important question for the board examination. Therefore, you cannot afford to skip it. Let's start with the meaning of deficit demand. Deficit demand simply means the deficit of aggregate demand, that is planned expenditure, and in comparison to the aggregate supply, that is planned output or aggregate output, and during an accounting year at the point of full employment. Let me explain with the help of the figure which is drawn on the board. Just have a look at the figure. Here E is the full employment equilibrium point. Here the term full employment should be very clear. Whenever everyone who is willing and able to do a job work, they are getting job work and they are contributing to the output and income in the economy, then that situation is termed as, that is, full employment. Means at the level of full employment, because of the fact that there is no surplus factor in the economy, and that's why output, that is aggregate supply, cannot be increased. So E is the full employment equilibrium and OQ is the full equilibrium output, that is OQ. At this point of equilibrium E, what is aggregate demand? That is EQ. What is aggregate supply? That is OQ. And AD is equal to S, that is EQ is equal to OQ. मतलब ये जो हमारा दोनों क्या है, that is aggregate demand भी है और aggregate supply भी है, that is AD is equal to AS at this point of equilibrium, that is E. Now let us suppose there is a decrease in the aggregate demand, which may be due to any of these four factors. Each first factor, if there is a decrease in the consumption expenditure due to decrease in the value of marginal propensity to consume, and suppose if there is a decrease in the investment expenditure due to decrease in credit facilities और business profit margin अगर घट जाता है, then also there is a decrease in the aggregate demand. Third factor that causing a decrease in the aggregate demand is decrease in public expenditure, or if there is a decrease in net exports. मतलब अगर exports घट गया, imports का value अगर बढ़ गया, then there is a decrease in net exports causing a decrease in the aggregate demand. If due to any of these factors aggregate demand decreases in the economy, then the curve shifts downward to AD dash. Now at this full employment equilibrium output, that is OQ, what is aggregate demand? That is EQ. And what is, that is actual aggregate demand, that is BQ. I mean, this aggregate demand is less than that aggregate demand which is required to maintain the full employment equilibrium or establish the full employment equilibrium. This, the difference is BE. ये जो डिफरेंस हमारा है वो उतना एग्रीगेट डिमांड कम है, तो दिस डिमांड इज कॉल्ड एज, दैट इज डेफिसिट डिमांड. मींस व्हेन कहते हैं जब भी किसी भी इकोनॉमी में एट अ लेवल ऑफ आउटपुट, इफ द एग्रीगेट डिमांड, दैट इज प्लान्ड एक्सपेंडिचर, इज लेस देन द एग्रीगेट सप्लाई, दैट इज प्लान्ड आउटपुट at the level of full employment, then that demand is called as deficit demand. ये deficient demand किसे कहते हैं? जब भी किसी output level पर अगर aggregate demand, अगर aggregate supply से कम है at the point of full employment, then that demand is called as deficient demand. Now what is the situation? This is the demand. हमारा अब जो हमारा जो है, ये हमारा है demand full employment, and this is the actual demand. This is actual AD, this one, that is BQ. There is a difference of BE. So demand is less and therefore it will cause a competition among the sellers, resulting in a decrease in the price level, that is deflation. Means deficient demand causes deflation in the economy because of the fact at the increase in the inventory stock. जब सामान नहीं बिकता, डिमांड कम है, देन देयर वुड बी डंपिंग ऑफ गुड्स इन द इकोनॉमी, इन्वेंट्री स्टॉक बढ़ जाएगा और क्या होगा, सेलर्स वुड स्टार्ट कंपीटिंग अगेंस्ट वन अनदर, एंड व्हाट इज द नेट रिजल्ट? डिक्रीज इन द प्राइस लेवल. Therefore, this situation of deficient demand causes a price fall in the situation that is deflation, means it causes deflationary gap. एंड दिस बीई जो हमारा ये डिफरेंस है दोनों के बीच का, एग्रीगेट डिमांड और एग्रीगेट सप्लाई के जो बीच का जो डिफरेंस है वो हमारा बीई कहलाता है डिफ्लेशनरी गैप, दैट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ डिफिशिएंट डिमांड. नाउ हाउ कैन वी डिफाइन दिस इज द डिफ्लेशनरी गैप. इट इज द अमाउंट बाय विच एक्चुअल एडी इज लेस देन द लेवल ऑफ एडी रिक्वायर्ड टू स्टैब्लिश द फुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट इक्विलिब्रियम. फुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट इक्विलिब्रियम को स्टैब्लिश करने के लिए जितनी भी एग्रीगेट डिमांड की जरूरत है, अगर उससे कम एग्रीगेट डिमांड है इकोनॉमी में, तो जितना कम है वो क्वांटिटी कहलाता है डिफ्लेशनरी गैप, because it causes price fall or deflation in the economy. Now what is the impact? Look at here this point of intersection, that is E dash. This point is E dash. This is the E dash point. Now the new curve AD dash, that is actual aggregate demand curve, intersecting the aggregate supply curve at E dash. E dash पर intersect करता है. Now this can be the feasible point of equilibrium. ये हमारा हो सकता है. Now at this point the income would be OQ dash. मतलब impact क्या होगा? That will cause an underemployment equilibrium. This is situation of underemployment. If AD becomes equal to AS at less than full employment, that is called as underemployment equilibrium. First effect हमारा क्या deflationary gap का है? It may cause underemployment equilibrium, resulting in a decrease in output, decrease in employment and decrease in income. Income घटेगा, आउटपुट घटेगा और एम्प्लॉयमेंट घटेगा. लेकिन सो फार एज जीडीपी इज कंसर्न्ड, अब हमारा प्राइस फॉल कर गया, आउटपुट भी घट जाएगा, तो रियल जीडीपी भी घटेगा, नॉमिनल जीडीपी भी घटेगा, दोनों घटेगा. मतलब जीडीपी में फॉल होगा ड्यू टू दिस सिचुएशन ऑफ दैट इज डिफिशिएंट डिमांड causing a gap called a deflationary gap, that is resulting a fall in the price level in the economy. So that's all about the deficit demand, deflationary gap and its impact in the economy. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep watching. Thank you.